What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Glazed walkthrough. In the last part, we made our way just quickly through Route 42 and Mount Mortar. Really nothing too special. Checked out Mahogany Town, but didn't really check it out because there's not much to do here. There's the Pokemon Center, and other than that, this place is completely overrun by these evil Drudge people. Meaning we gotta head into the Souvenir store and, start kicking these people out, bro. So let's get a move on to the Rocket Hideout, which you can tell is a little beaten up, a little changed in appearance since, Team Rocket actually took it over. But yeah, we're gonna have to just follow this hallway, take on some Drudges, and then we will go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. This is, what is this, part 58 of this walkthrough, I think. We're easily gonna be in the 60s. Honestly, I can see this walkthrough going into the 70s too, I think. This is a pretty big section of the post-game here because we got the hideout today. Then next episode, we're actually going to be heading back to Ecruteak City because there's some big shenanigans going down over there. And remember, I think the gym in Mahogany Town is permanently closed, so we're not even getting the, what is it? Is it the 7th or 8th badge? Oh, golly, see, I can't even remember. Hold up, let's count it up. We got Faulkner, Morty, there was Jasmine, Chuck wasn't a thing. There was the Evergreen Gym. There was Whitney's Gym, but it was actually Simon or whatever his name is. There was Azalea Town Gym and Whitewood City Gym. Is that 7 or 6? I literally can't. Hold up. Faulkner, Morty, that's 2. Simon, Bugsy, Silver, Jasmine, Whitewood City. I forget. Brian was the guy's name, I think. Yeah, no, that's 7. So we only have one more gym. Honestly, I would expect for it to be Blackthorn City Gym, but I can't say I'm 100% sure on that, so we shall see. But yeah, again, this is just a big section of the post-game. Without a gym, it's more so dealing with some plot stuff, so yeah, get ready for that. Now, if my guess is correct here, I think this video is going up on a Labor Day, I think. So, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then y'all are just sitting there looking at me like an idiot. But I think this is Labor Day. So, hey, hopefully, if you get school or work off today, hopefully you are enjoying it, I guess. We're going to move Luck straight to the front of the party now. Yeah, this first section of the hideout is just a bunch of Drudges that you got to take on, over and over again, and eventually we will be able to move on. Now, this guy is kind of annoying. He just, blocked the way to the next part, so I think we're going to leave and then come back through here, because there is an item over there. And does Zangoose have Intimidate? I can't remember. Okay, good, he doesn't. Oh, he does have Detect, though. As I've always said, one of my top 5 least favorite moves right there. Detect. Oh my gosh. And you know what's funny? I think Zangoose is pretty cool. I like Zangoose. I think I like it more than Seviper. But this one, not so much, man. Not so. Oh, there he goes again. There he freaking goes again. My goodness. But yeah, what are we? We're about less than 2 months away now from Legend ZA coming out. The next big Pokemon game. I mean, it's been over, well over a year since we had, if you don't count the Scarlet and Violet DLCs, it's been well over a year since we had, a main Pokemon game drop. So, hey, that's going to be exciting. I will be streaming it. That's the plan over on the main channel. Hopefully the day it comes out. I'm not too sure, though, because I am having to, with classes starting back up again, I'm having to lower my stream schedule back down to 4 days a week instead of 6 like I was doing. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, though. The only funny thing is, I don't have the Switch 2 yet, so I'm going to be playing it on my Switch 1, which, oh, people, I don't know, man, it'll be funny. It's going to be a lot worse quality, but I think that's what's going to make it hilarious. We're going to be sitting there watching Pokemon, teleport around in the background and stuff. I mean, as long as the game's still playable. Also, I guess there's wild Pokemon down here, which I did not know about. But yeah, as long as the game's still playable, I really don't care, alright? It's gonna be one heck of an experience. That's for sure. And now that I know that wild Pokemon are down here, let's, let's start spraying some repels. And we'll pick up the item that is all the way over here in the corner. It's just a rare candy, so was all of that really worth it for a rare candy? I don't know. And does this guy... Yeah, this guy doesn't fight us. He's so confused on... He's too occupied with trying to figure out what a computer is. I mean, bro looked confused out of his mind. But yeah, no, I don't know. Unless, like, on the Switch 1, I literally can't play the game because it's just, like, moving at 5 FPS, then okay, obviously that'll suck. But hopefully that's not the case. I'm gonna be, like, one of the only people playing it on the Switch 1, I have a feeling. Also, did not know this person used a mammal swine. Oh my gosh. I'm getting ambushed over here. Alright, no biggie, just a mammal swine and a Glaceon, and we'll go ahead and take on the person at the very bottom. I think she's gonna have 2 Floatzels, and then we'll be able to move into section number 2 of the hideout. I mean, the goal is to, you know, have the whole hideout done today. That would be nice. So then next episode, again, we'll have to go back to Ecruteak City, and, you know, I'm not gonna spoil anything that happens over there. But, there's gonna be some stuff going down, let me just say that. I can't really tell, though, if this is going to be, like, the big, you know, peak climax of the post-game plot, or if there's going to be even more stuff after that. Only time shall tell. Only time shall tell, I suppose. You know what I'm saying? Alright, another Floatzel. Yeah, this thing's going to go down pretty easily. I guess I can talk about the new video that I'm working on, though. The new video is going to be, me ranking every evil team base in Pokemon based on how secure it is. So, yeah, if you don't follow the main channel, I've done some interesting ranking videos. I don't know, I'm kind of proud of the ideas. I just, you know, everyone usually ranks, like, starter Pokemon or, like, my favorite Pokemon. Instead, I'm looking at, like, you know, the different forests in Pokemon, and I'll rate them based on how biodiverse they are. Like, no, I'm not kidding. That's literally a video up on the channel. So, I don't know, I have fun doing that. Okay, there's a PC there if you need it, but let's head on down and go ahead and fight the grunt who's, like, blocking the door over here. Now, this base is looking a lot like their base from the Tunod region. On top of Cali, whatever mountain it was. And that was a while ago. I can't even, that was, like, before summer break, man. I can't even remember, how, you know, the name of that mountain or how long ago that was. Because what, we started Pokemon Glazed in December, I want to say? I think December. I know I started Omega Ruby kind of end of January. So maybe Glazed was like start of January, I'm not sure. But, I mean, nevertheless, we've been doing this for the whole year so far. So it's pretty crazy. Glazed is definitely a long game, but it is action-packed with content. I would have to say it's one of the better ROM hacks out there for sure. Alright, let's go into Scribbles for the next fight and continue making our way down. We can't do anything about the blocked door over there. Here is a scientist who was at the Fusion Labs, apparently. No, sir, I don't remember you. Do you know how many evil people I fought in this game, okay? I ain't gonna remember you, alright? Come on, man. Now, I know one of the scientists down here will actually heal you, which is pretty clutch. And yeah, we're kind of getting into the big final section now of the hideout. Holy cow, Lantern is kind of bulky. I'm probably better off going for, what's it called? Vine Whip. Just saying that when I'm level 71 is so pathetic. Oh yeah, guys, my level 71 Pokemon is going for Vine Whip. Like, my goodness. We gotta be better than that, you know? Alright, down he goes, though, and that was it for this engineer. Next guy, I want to say, is gonna have, I don't even know. We'll just, I don't know, man. We'll throw Rhyperior to the front. When in doubt, he always seems like a safe bet until this guy sends out, like, a water type and just absolutely owns us. That would be pretty bad. Now, if you remember in the last episode, they said that, Price is down here somewhere, so, hey, hopefully we're gonna see Price, somewhere. Maybe he'll have to help us out or something. That would be kind of nice. And let's go ahead and just obliterate this Electabuzz. But yeah, no, that would be pretty good. You know, hopefully he's not dead or... I mean, that would be really bad. Hopefully he's not locked up in a jail cell like Jasmine was. I don't know what, you know, Team Fusion is doing, locking up gym leaders in the post-game. Maybe they think gym leaders are like their biggest threat, even though really it's me, the Tunod champion who's rolling through the region. But another Electabuzz, yeah, this thing ain't taking that hit. Come on, man. Come on now. So down it goes. And we'll probably put... Actually, I think we'll put Rhyperior to the front for the next battle as well. He's already at the front. What am I talking about? Alright, get me out the party. Now, I think coming up is where the scientist heals you. Is it this guy right here? Let's see. Yeah. So, for some reason, he's like betraying the team. You know, he's like, yeah, don't tell anybody. Yeah, we're about to go spread this across the whole headquarters that this guy is a traitor. But yeah, that's kind of funny. He's like cheering for us to beat Regina. Maybe the scientists are getting like mistreated over here. That would be, I mean, that would be kind of sad, you know. They're better than that. Here's the person with the Aggron. Now, off to the left, you probably caught a glimpse of, I think that's where Regina is and everything. And oh my gosh, we're 9 levels above and we still get outsped by an Aggron. Goes to show how slow Rhyperior is. I mean, Rhyperior... Hey, look, don't take this weirdly, but like, I feel like he got them hips, though. You know, he kind of... As you go down, he kind of rounds out, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, moving on. Next floor... Well, actually, we're going back up to the first floor. Oh my gosh. We're going back up to the first floor. I about just, like, threw up in my mouth right there. I'm sorry. Anyways, another scientist chilling at the table right here. Literally has the same dialogue as one of the ones before this. Just 2 Magna Zones for that guy. Another PC right there if you so choose to use it. But yeah, Magna Zone's super easy to deal with because they did not have Levitate, so... Earthquake is easily going to take him on. We're really getting to the home stretch now. We got about like 2 more drudges, and then we're going to have the main little event here at the end of the secret hideout. This guy's going to have 2 of the, or the 2 Johto evolutions. Yo, are we getting a new evolution, by the way? I mean, golly, give me a Steel-type evolution. Like, please. Generation 10. Can you give us a Steel-type evolution? I mean, it would immediately become like my favorite evolution, and... It pairs well with Sylveon, you know, super effective on Fairy, because you know how, like, Leafeon, Glaceon are, like, a pair, Umbreon, Espeon, you know, one of them super effective against the other. But nah, I think a lot of people are thinking it's going to be a Dragon type. I'd say that's probably, like, the most popular one that people want. You know, no one wants, like, a Bug-type evolution right now, that's for sure. Don't get me wrong, Bug-type would be cool, I wouldn't hate it, but... I just have a feeling people would want Dragon over that. Alright, so down he goes, and we're going to put Rhyperior back to the front, because we're going to have a double battle coming up, and Earthquake is just going to make it easy, especially if I have Dragonite into the second slot. So let's head down here, and okay, I guess you can fight them separately. They're just going to have 2 Electivires, I'm pretty sure, so nothing too crazy. But down there, you can see Pius talking to Henry. So yeah, remember, Henry's the one that, you know, initially warned us that Team Fusion's over here in, what's it called? In Mahogany Town. Okay, I guess one of these is a Magmortar. Doesn't really change anything, though. I guess I can Outrage, but Rhyperior's gonna do enough damage by himself. Well, we're actually gonna one-shot with Outrage, so that's kind of cool. I do suppose. Magmortar, you're just wasting time going for Sunny Day. You're such a cool mon, though. I really do like Magmortar and Electivire. But, yeah, only when they're on my side, you know? That's typically how it goes when playing through a Pokemon game. I ain't just gonna let a Pokemon live because I like it. Alright, now, we're gonna get through this double battle, and hopefully we don't get dragged into the cutscene, because there's the stairs off to the left that'll take you to a TM. I'd like to just go ahead and pick them up before I forget, so... Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be a TM for Toxic. You know, very solid move. Can be very strategic with it. With that being said, though, let's go see what's up with Henry and Pius. So, they are going to see you and then take you to Regina. Now, up here in this room is actually where Price is going to be. But yeah, Pius is the guy who we just had problems with over in Whitewood City. So he's like, you may not approve of my methods. However, he's actually, you know, not fond of Regina either. So we're kind of working together, honestly. So we were just going against Pius over there. Well, now we're kind of working together. However, Price is up there sitting in that chair, and he is kind of forced to give up the Thunder Orb, which is what Regina needs to go back to Ecruteak City and do what she needs to do. So yeah, I don't know if Price is like under her control right now. He may have been brainwashed. Who knows, man? Who knows what they're doing? I mean, come on, Price is Price is a old, old man. He don't deserve this. But there's the Thunder Orb. She's got it, and now she's gonna be off. We can't even battle her or anything. Regina's just gone. So yeah, nice job. All three of us were blocking the exit right there, and we just let her on through, I guess. So they're off to the Bell Tower, because apparently that is where Regina's off to. Price, bro, you good? Look, he's in a wheelchair and everything. So yeah, I think, he's like, hey, I needed the money. Apparently Regina gave him some money to hand over the Thunder Orb. And it's kind of sad, because, like, he's elderly. He needs the money. Apparently he's not in a good situation. Ever since he retired from being a gym leader, I guess he's not making that cash no mo. So yeah, Ecruteak City is definitely our next stop. You can go ahead and leave the hideout. We've gotten everything here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, is this door opened up? Nah, this door's still closed. There's something behind there, though, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we've done everything here. Next time, we will be going back to Ecruteak City and the Bell Tower, and hopefully putting an end to Regina's plans. Can I make it out of here without okay, no, I can't. Didn't even get to finish the sentence. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. Have a good rest of your day. And until next time, deuces.